So,
Sure, we'll do another one.
okay.
Are we done drinking?
No.
No?
I don't think
Done
so.
drinking this
Are
one.
you done drinking?
Yes, I am turning over religiously, and I'm never drinking again for the next
3 seconds.
Okay, so
Okay, 2 seconds is done. Now I'm thirsty.
from my favorite brewery, Shea Brewing, comes from the Acroner series. It is a craft original premium vanilla porter, and it is a 5.2% ABV, and it's got like a British deal, like a British theme going on. So it's kind of like the British flag around the edge, and then in the middle it has like a hop dressed up as like one of the Queen's guards. I don't know, what is that, what you call them?
I
don't
think.
know.
One of the guards of
Buckingham Palace. There you
They
go.
wear like the really stupid, big, tall, fuzzy hats.
Yeah.
I wonder what
It's
those.
got like a technical name.
I wonder what those tall fuzzy hats are for.
Just to be cool.
Yeah, pretty much.
To scare.
Just
Scare
so you
tactic.
know.
Yeah,
don't know.
make them look taller.
I wonder if there's like a history on like why they wear them or something, or if it's just like, oh, you got to wear this because
I'm sure
I'm the
there
king
is.
and you're a dumbass or something. I don't know.
I'm sure there is. It's like, we're the British, and fuck you because pomp and circumstance.
I know why they have those buttons on their sleeves. Do you guys know why they have those 3 buttons on their sleeves?
No, why?
So they don't wipe their arms on their nose, like when their nose is running when they're standing outside.
Did Shea do this in honor of the new King of England?
I don't know.
That seems fitting because they just had, crown a new King of England in the last few weeks.
Well, but I bought this before we went to that beer tasting thing. But yeah, maybe they did.
I love the color of this beer. It's this brownish red. For
like
some
a
reason, it reminds me of
cinnamon
pretzels.
color.
Right.
Man, me and Ron got all kinds of head. Vanilla porter.
Okay.
That's just what it is, a vanilla. I think that's a very, for one, the can even looks really different for Shea.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look like an Shea can.
It's an English style porter with a hint of vanilla.
Oh, they 100% did this shit in honor of the new King of England.
But yeah, it is different than their normal cans. They usually have like the black can with like the whatever artwork in it.
Yeah, there's a lot of black and then some kind of really cool artwork, and
I don't know.
Ariana gave herself and myself a lot of head, but not much head.
Poor Missy, she's fucking blue balled.
so if you are pouring this for yourself, there's going to be a lot of head in the top of the glass, which I really like that when it comes to a beer. I like a thick layer of head. It just is it's like the aesthetics of it. So it's like, oh, that beer is going to be so delicious. When it comes out and that looks rather flat, it's not. Ooh, when you look into the light though, there's like a lot of red through so it's really dark. It's not completely opaque, but it's definitely not clear. And then when you're looking, that's gonna be the next TikTok.
I know.
That'll be the next cover. Just Ariana's
Dude. So last week,
there's a song was like lick it off. Can you send it to that music?
Yes, I will.
oh, damn it. So I don't know if it was last night or today, but I saw the link to our last episode, and it was like Beer Zombies, whatever the other names of the things were.
It was Beer Zombie Brewing, RAR Brewing, and then it was called
Ariana's Psychotic BJ or something
Yes.
like that. And I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck I even talked about last week to get this. And then a little bit later, I get a link to a TikTok.
Yeah, the link to the TikTok was great. It was just
God damn it.
Just making some awesome faces. And the sound kept getting slower and slower. And it was this slow, torturous noise. It was that's the best.
And it just kept zooming into her face with her hand in her mouth like she was giving a blowjob. You should check out our TikTok channel. Sometimes it's fun, and sometimes we
Don't do shit.
sometimes there's just breweries on there. We got some funny videos, and then we got some when we went to the tap house a couple weeks ago. We have videos of that. So if you like to see the inside of breweries that we visit, you'll see that. But
So flavor-wise on this, a whole lot of vanilla.
I like it. To me, I don't know. I only think this is just like a vanilla porter, but I taste it's like spice, but it's not even really cinnamon or clove or anything like that. It's just
It feels like a hearty beer to me.
I was gonna say it's heavy.
And it's not even too heavy. It's just heavier.
I think it's like 5.2.
Okay. I don't know if it's the head or the amount of vanilla, but it just feels like a good hearty beer, you know?
It's not too bad. I really like it. It's really funny because I said the look of it looks like pretzels, and it doesn't taste like pretzels, but something about it reminds me of pretzels, and I think this beer would be fucking delicious with pretzels.
It would. I agree.
I
wish I had some pretzels.
It would be so fucking good.
I don't have any. I should buy some pretzels. That sounds delicious.
I feel like I would buy this beer. I haven't really been drinking lately. Well, I just don't drink hardly at all ever. I don't buy beer for home. I never buy home beer. But this is one that I would love to sit and drink at home. I would drink a few of these. Like I even when I drink at home, I only drink maybe like one beer, or I might split 2 beers.
Yeah, this last week I have been the opposite of that. I've just been drinking the shit out of everything. Like I said, I went to freaking Tailspin up there in Coldwater, and then the next day I went to a graduation party. Had a couple of Konas from Hawaii. Those things are fucking delicious.
It's been a while since I've had those. I feel like I would like to try them again since I've been trying all these craft beers for the past couple years.
What was it? Wednesday last week, Thursday last week? I had like half a bottle of wine in the fridge, and after I mowed the yard, I chugged that, and I'm just like, man,
chug the wine.
It's been an alcoholic week. I think so.
I've been drinking. I only drink a beer or two on the weekend usually. Like I might have like a beer or two on a Saturday night, and maybe a beer or two on Friday night too.
Well,
That's usually about all I do.
Enough to get drunk by any means, but I've just noticed this past week I've just drank something, enough every day to notice, maybe I should stop, maybe not. That being said, I put those Oozlefinch that I brought last time I hosted in the fridge finally.
Hell yeah.
Can we have one?
That's right.
I almost brought
Saturday.
them.
Nice.
Yes, you can.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, what the hell's Saturday? I was
A
like,
week from Saturday, not this Saturday.
would be.
Okay, yeah, the next Saturday.
But I will make sure they are saved.
Hells yeah.
Oh yeah.
On that topic, my dear darling daughter, who it's been touch and go, and it's been a hell of a fight since I got full custody of her 5 years ago. She will be graduating and turn 18 on May 26th. I am very proud of her. She has finally got to that point where, hey, look, she survived the part where I'm legally obligated to make sure she doesn't fuck up.
Hell
and
yeah.
She'll be an adult. Not that that's, I'm going to kick her out and fuck you, kid.
But she's all on her own. If you get arrested, you get arrested, yo.
Well, some of that, yeah. So there is some of that with some of the crowd she's running with, but it's mostly, I successfully raised a kid from a very fucked up teenage little 7th, 8th grader all the way to the fucking high school graduate by myself. Go me.
Hell yeah.
Here's me breaking my arm, patting myself on the back.
Good job, Ronald.
Sweet.
And she made it all the way there without getting pregnant and without being on drugs.
Nice.
Sweet.
So I can go and initially retire my I've done a good job being a dad card for a little bit.
He's going to retire his I've done a good job card, and he's just going to slack off and be a complete piece of shit dad. You're old enough to take care of yourself.
He's now a deadbeat dad.
Yeah, he's retiring the good job dad card.
Get a job, you fucking lazy asshole. Bring me a goddamn beer.
He's like, I've been waiting to pull my deadbeat dad card. Yes, I can finally use this motherfucker.
I mean, there's a good chance that she's like, Dad, I need money. You need to get a job, lazy ass. But I need money for blah, 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 blah. I don't fucking care.
Do you have all the time in the world to get a job because you don't go to school anymore?
To be fair, there, I'll give her a few months of summer fuck off time before I start being too much of a dick.
Dude, why?
Why?
She can get a part-time job so she can at least have $75 a week to fill her gas tank.
She's got plans. They offer, because she took a few, one nursing class. Her
yes,
senior year.
true.
They have the UBCC, basically the Upper Valley JVS version of what we did when we went to the Miami Valley
Right.
CTC. She took a nursing-related class, and that qualifies her to, in July, go take some another little mini class and get a certification for STNA.
Hell yeah.
So nursing shit. So
Nice.
That'd be a good path to start her in the right direction, at least.
Yeah.
I feel like I almost think everyone should do a job like that. Either do STNA for a while or be
No.
an EMT. Like literally a young person, it changes your perspective of how not to be a selfish piece of shit. I mean, maybe sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't, but it teaches you to care for someone who doesn't have the means to care for themselves. It's like just it does something.
Is it like the STNA job, just like wiping a lot of asses or something?
You do everything, because I'm going to tell you, when I've done so many emergency runs to nursing homes where you go to find the nurse and you ask them questions about this patient, how they normally are, and they're like, I don't fucking know. And then you go and ask the STNA and they know everything about the fucking patient. They do everything. The nurse just fucking distributes meds and takes vitals sometimes. And so it's like, you're better off, like the STNAs know the patients real well. They go in and they spend time with the patients. And then when they do, patients want to talk. They get lonely. They do all the shit that they want to do. But I've seen patients have their nails painted. They're, oh yeah, this aide painted my nails for me, blah, blah, blah. So when they have extra time, they do, like, they're not required to do that shit, but I think that just some of them just do that
Like,
shit.
Give a shit.
Right,
actually.
yeah. Some of them actually do. So that's actually pretty cool.
That is cool.
But,
That'd be sweet. I for one hope she does do it and gets something with that, because for the longest time, when I first got custody, her plan was just to drop the fuck out. And that was it. She's got some kind of plan in place. And so I'm happy. Otherwise, whatever the fuck she wants, sky's the limit. I just told her the worst possible thing the other day when she was leaving for school. Just so you know, when you graduate, you realize that it is now 100% on you to kick your own ass. The only person to motivate you to do better is really you.
that's true.
And
The only person who's accountable and expected to. If you're trying to wait on other people to motivate you, it's not going to work.
Because, realistically speaking, once you become an adult, the only person really to push you is you.
That's right.
I mean, I didn't really push myself or quote unquote apply myself until she was born because I didn't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, whatever. But, yay for being dad mode. Anyway. That's my ramble for the moment.
Hell yeah.
Good job.
So I have this thing that I need to say before I forget about it. And I guess it kind of goes in with nurses and stuff, even though it's not like that same line. It was just nurses that were doing it. So I was at work the other day. And I was saying, I wasn't wiping. I don't wipe ass. I was at the nurse's station waiting to get the paperwork to discharge the patient out of the hospital and take them back to their nursing home that they live in. And I'm like waiting here, and these nurses walk by, and one of them I overhear out of they're like behind, and I kind of see out of the corner of my eye them walking towards me like they're going to be walking behind me. And the one is saying, so one time I saw an ass devour a whole person. It was really scary. And I was like, and the other girls started going, shh, shh, shh. I was like, God damn it.
That's a story I would love to hear.
And then as soon as they got to right behind me, I was like, and I busted out laughing, and they started laughing. I was like, I was on the edge of my seat. I was listening to your story. I was into it. It was becoming more intense. And then you had to shush her. I was like, I'm missing out.
You're like, I need to know.
And they just kept on walking. I was like, motherfuckers.
And then you followed them around.
I wanted to. I should have. You just tell me the rest of your story. I want to hear about this ass devouring a whole person. I was like, what the fuck? One time I saw this ass devouring. I saw this ass devour a whole ass person.
There needs to be more context to that.
And
story.
I'm like,
I'm just picturing someone with a huge fat ass and the Blob movie from the 1950s.
Do you think they just walk around and say random weird shit to see how people react?
I would feel like I was wondering that, because I'm kind of wondering where was this ass devouring a whole person. It didn't really devour the person. But I was kind of wondering, like, maybe was this like a super huge, like 800-pound patient where they had to roll the patient on the side and they were trying to, wipe their ass and clean them really good. And this patient really smelled bad. So they're like trying to get everything out so they could actually get this patient clean. And then,
the patient over on top of someone and someone got crushed.
That'd be funny. But it's like going in and like trying to wipe that ass and the whole person just disappears behind him. She's like, where the fuck did they go? Like,
got some big ass Jabba the Hutt looking motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean,
Ew.
I've had patients that big before. I had one where I think it was only probably about 600. Well, they said he was 600 pounds, but then the EMTs on sites that helped us lift him said they thought he was about 800. And the chick was like, well, I tried to cath him, but I couldn't find it at all. So he was just that's what he did. He didn't get up to pee. He just pissed on himself. That's how he...
And they couldn't find his way to cath him?
Yes. So don't ever let yourself get like that, folks, because it's a struggle on yourself, but it's definitely a struggle on everybody else, and it sucks ass. A shit ton of ass.
Apparently ass sucks it too.
Right. Ass sucks everything in.
Much for my goal to have my 800-pound life.
No. It's just my horrible ass life.
I feel like this has kind of like a brown sugar smell to it. Like after I poured the rest of this in.
It's very malty. Maybe it is brown sugary,
malty.
but it's malty. That's
the kid the other day was making boba tea. Boba tea, bobas, or whatever, bubbles, whatever the fuck you would call those things. And whenever you do those, she always like basically puts brown sugar, water, and like the boba tea bubbles in the water. Yes. So the house smelled very much like this taste the other day.
nice. Let's see. I feel like I looked at this the last time I had it because we cheated on you, Ron.
Oh yeah.
The time that you
the time that you stood us up.
That's right.
We drank this.
We thought about doing our episode with this, but we just didn't, and we just sat around and drank these instead.
The cheating horse still left me.
Scan here.
Blake stole the other one.
Maybe. So hold on, I'm gonna scan here to learn more about our beer. Is what it says.
I'm just gonna keep saying that. Blake stole my beer.
That's right.
Blake stole her beer, but did he steal your heart?
No, just my beer.
Dick.
And her beer is her heart.
Yeah.
There we go. Open and Crum. Open, bitch.
Feel free to talk bad about me while I go pee again.
No problem.
Crum.
So, I'll wait till Ron gets back and I'll tell my story, I guess.
Talk bad about me while I'm peeing. Judge my peeing.
Let's listen to Ron's stream and see how this goes.
So anyway, this does have stuff about this beer right here.
So I can hear Ron tinkling right now.
There we go. We are listening to his tinkle.
For someone that really had to pee, it doesn't sound like he's peeing for very long. Oh, there he goes.
He's talking about the technique. So anyway, though, this Akraner Premium Vanilla Porter is 26 IBU. Is that on the can? Did we read that? A 6 ounce costs $2.50, so this must be in-house. 16 ounce is $6.50. A crowler is $8, and a growler is $14. I kind of wonder how big those are. Is a crowler maybe?
I think it's like a big can. You remember the cans he brought back from Tailspin?
Are they like 24 maybe?
I want to say that those were crowlers.
32 ounces.
32.
So that's a growler. A growler is 32.
Oh.
I bet a crowler is 24. And so because a 6 ounce can is $2.50, and so that would be like $9, and that's 22. So I don't know. Maybe it's a 20 ounce can. 20 and 30. It doesn't say anything about the flavor. I'm sure there's a little video. Well, see, this little video might talk about it. I'm not going to play the video.
So I'm just going to comment based off of what you said while I was peeing. So when a girl goes pee, it sounds like you're making fried chicken. Did you guys have, like, little ability to direct the stream? There's a technique when a dude wants to pee quietly where you pee just above the water line at the back of the bowl.
That's right.
And that really hides, and it makes it a stealth pee.
See, I've learned that you can make it a stealth pee if you wad up some toilet paper and throw it in the bowl. And I think I learned that from that stupid-ass video
That was
you
a
sent
poop.
us.
And
It was a
it was
poop.
funny
There you
because
go.
before I saw that, somebody else told me about that, and I'm like,
It's really funny.
I never even thought
To
about
keep
that.
it from splashing up
Yes.
and hitting you in the butthole.
To keep it quiet, also.
And I'm just gonna say, if I'm peeing and it splashes up and hits me in the butthole, damn, that's a stream.
That's just gotta
Just
take
splash
some
and go
talent.
around.
I feel like you
I'm
should
a
make.
swimming.
I feel like you should try to do that and see if it's even possible.
try
I
to.
will try that next time in
Yes.
your bathroom.
That's
No.
great. I'm going to try to splash my
I feel
butthole
like-
taking a pee.
I feel like if you like stood over the toilet and you like pushed your penis like downwards and like you like made
And then
sure
I
your
spread my ass cheeks at
butt
the same
cheeks
time.
were spread.
I was you
'Cause
do a
you're
little
really
squat.
standing over the toilet,
You do a little
so,
half
yeah,
squat.
you, like,
and
kinda
you just
squat.
You got to just do like
And then-
like a really hard stream, like
and then you had like push your pee out real, like
yeah,
a
you got
hard
like
stream.
like you're.
And
I feel like if I'm standing over the toilet and I'm squatting and I'm pushing, I'm probably gonna take a shit.
But just don't do that. I mean, you're not going to push that hard, especially if you don't have
You're
to
not-
shit, dude.
yeah, make sure you don't have to shit when you do it.
This guy is dumb. He just does not know how to.
It's gonna just be like, ah.
He just does not know how to pee properly. Apparently,
God, Ron, you'd think after all these years you would know how to properly pee.
Well, look, you guys have had your shiwis, but they don't make like the opposite. Like
they don't make that for guys, so I really don't know how to pee in a toilet standing up and make it splash back.
well, I don't know how to pee like a girl in a toilet.
You're
I
not-
can sit down to pee.
You don't have to pee like a girl, because
You have to pee like a man.
I don't squat over the toilet and hold my penis down and push my penis back.
That's right.
I understand what she's saying. I completely pictured it as in if a dude was doing it. So therefore, a dude would be able to
Draw me
do
a
this.
picture, please.
Yes.
Yes,
Here.
we should draw you pictures of this sometime.
Because it's funny just to see some.
Oh, Ariana is going to draw a
I
I
picture.
don't know if I can really draw the picture very well.
I want to see the artwork of it because I want to see you like practicing your artist skills.
God, it's been a while since I've drawn anything, so it's gonna be like really ridiculous.
She's really going to draw
So we're
this,
gonna
and
start with the penis here,
Always
and
start with the penis.
there's like a hand.
there we go. If this is very picture worthy, I'm definitely going to post it.
You should post it anyway.
Oh yeah, I could. So then people would be curious. They'd be like, "What the fuck is this?" Be like, "It's Ariana's picture, and she's going to." And if you want to find out what it's about, then you need to come check us out.
Okay, your knees are weird here.
My knees are weird.
Hold on, Ron.
See,
I'm not that
knees
fast.
There. You squat better. There you go. And then let's see. There's like a toilet.
We need like art music, like do 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 do. Ariana's drawing. Was that
Alrighty.
There was like a Bill Cosby thing where you had like a magic marker back in the
I
day.
liked it. It was Ichabod Crane, the marker. I
And
think
it
that's.
was like every time you drew with it, there was like a music noise. We need whatever that music effect is over Ariana's drawing right now.
It was picture pages.
Yes.
Was it Bill Cosby?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Bill Cosby. I was.
Without the roofies.
That's right. Well, I was
Right.
thinking it was the other guy, the Reading Rainbow guy at
LeVar
first.
Burton.
Yes. That's funny.
Like LeVar Burton was one of those like dudes back in the day for me that both hit me on many levels because he was on Star Trek and he was on Reading Rainbow when I was a kid, and it was like that dude has got to be the coolest shit. And then, then I remember they did a special episode of Reading Rainbow where they were like, "This is Reading Rainbow. He's also covering Star Trek," and they talked about how they did some of the special effects shit. And ever since then, I was like, "Dude, that's amazing." This artwork is amazing also.
I understand it. I almost didn't get it at first,
I
but
am 100% going to do that over your toilet next time. I
That's
am taking my
great.
pants off.
And then like you should hit that, and then like it's like a bullseye is right here.
Or are you going to put a
And then
sticker on
it's
your toilet for me to aim for?
Bloop.
You should put bullseye. Missy is now going pee for the record, folks.
She stands up also.
So if you want, you should put a bullseye sticker on your like the bottom of your bowl.
Okay.
I know that there's places that you can get like custom toilets that'll have like a fly etched into them. And then dudes just subconsciously aim for the fly even though it's etched in there.
Isn't that how you're supposed to like potty train like boys? You put Cheerios in there and let them pee on them.
Cheerio or like a sticker or something.
I like how you're smiling and looking at us like, huh?
Dude,
Look
that's
at
what,
me.
that is
And
what-
why is your dick like way up here? It
You
looks
know-
way high. I think it's supposed to be down further.
It's like part of my stomach or something. the important part, Ariana, is that every time I go pee, I always look off to the left, stage left, like there's a camera at me, and I go, Ariana and Missy are definitely watching me pee right now. I'm thinking of them. And I give like a little sly smile.
Yeah.
The only thing missing from the picture is you didn't get like my mustache and goatee.
Oh, God damn it. I'm sorry.
Or my glasses. What the hell, Ariana? That doesn't look like me at all. Even if my dick's in the wrong spot. Mustache, just goatee, and glasses.
It was just a random dude. I mean, it wasn't like...
Oh, it's not supposed to be me? So it's just a random...
There.
So when this picture gets posted, gentlemen, if you would like to impress Ariana...
Is that better?
Gay.
You look cross-eyed. You look super cross-eyed now.
If you're really going to draw him, you didn't draw his gut to be big enough, and he needs a little bit of man titties.
His penis
This is really
like
far
up.
up. It is.
It also looks kind of like uncircumcised almost.
No, there's... Look,
Dude, it's
that's
not
what this line is right here.
Right,
Oh,
there you
God,
go.
damn.
We're now commenting on... This is
Here.
now... Comment on Ariana's work hour. We're not drinking any more beer.
There you
This
go.
is horrible.
This is horrible.
You know how long it's been since I've drawn a picture?
I don't think it's that bad, really. I mean, I'm cool with it.
It's reasonable. You get the idea at least.
But so earlier, I was thinking this when I was in the bathroom. Ariana said something. I forget what she said about men, and I was really
Handicapped.
Yes, I forget. Because Ron was being really dumb, and he said something about being handicapped, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm handicapped." I was really proud of her.
That was pretty good. Did you rinse these yet?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Why?
How did I fucking miss that?
Because you were drawing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Dump that water out of there. I hate water in the bottom of the cups.
Me too. We don't want watered down beer.
Right.
So yesterday I was outside working in my yard, in my garden, and I stepped on a fucking rake like a cartoon character.
Did it smack you in the face and everything?
It didn't smack me in the face. It was like sideways. So it like smacked me in the side of the leg, and then I almost fucking tripped over it. And that's like the second time I've done that.
So funny thing about that is Sunday I was over at my buddy Dan's doing a bunch of yard work and prepping some stuff that he wants for the upcoming holiday weekend. And at one point my back was just like, fuck you, old man. You don't want to bend over to pick that shovel up. So I was purposely stepping on the shovel and the other like yard stuff to do it just like that. And somebody commented, you try to Tom and Jerry yourself, aren't you? Yep. Stepped on the shovel, grabbed it before it hit the ground. Stepped on the freaking rake, did the same thing.
Hell yeah. Sometimes you have to do that.
Yeah, like it was a total accident for me.